Okay, so I've topped up my Oyster card and then we'll be taking the bus to the Kowloon Walled City. This will be my first time taking the bus in Hong Kong because I didn't realize that I can actually top up my airport pass as a regular Oyster card, you know. So we're waiting for bus number 28 and right here it stops to the Kowloon Walled City. The queue culture here is very prevalent. Sitting at the upper deck to get a good view of the streets below. Okay, just got off my stop. We're in Kowloon. I'm gonna find the Kowloon City Park from here. I think it's a 7 minutes walk. The bus ride, interesting. I have to say that the traffic in Hong Kong is pretty bad. Pretty bad. This is the gate, the entrance, the south gate to the Kowloon Walled City Park. So this park was formerly the Kowloon Walled City, as you guys know. This place, when the Qing Dynasty actually ceded Kowloon to the British Empire, the Qing Dynasty actually retained this part of Hong Kong, of Kowloon. During that time it was a fort, a military fort. But then over the years, due to the fall of the Qing Dynasty, the Cultural Revolution, the Communist Revolution, there was mass migration to the Kowloon Walled City, and this place basically became a lawless piece of enclave in Hong Kong because the colonial government cannot administer this area, and the Chinese themselves, they are too far away to basically take control of the area, and the city actually flourished during that time. And 994 Hong Kong, then colonial Hong Kong with China demolished this place, and today it became a park. From what I researched, this place is the only thing that is being rebuilt, while the rest of the city, the rest of the high-rise building itself, it was demolished. This was how life is like in the Kowloon Walled City during that time. The cramped, crowded conditions, brothels, unlicensed dentists, clinics, and the triads. Organized crime flourish in the Walled City. This is the model of the Walled City itself. As you can see, only this center part is retained, and they have rebuilt it. Amazing that actually people live in such conditions during those days. They could have retained the Walled City itself, or part of it, to make it into some sort of a museum or something, but unfortunately the Walled City had to be demolished due to fears that former residents may come back, and they did actually put up a fight, reluctant to move when the Hong Kong government actually had to evacuate them. I'm not sure what these two buildings are all about, but they did exist while the residents of the Kowloon Walled City built apartments around these buildings. These were remnants from the fort. Apparently, from what the sign says, it was erected in 1847, and this serves as the office of the former magistrate of the Kowloon fort. This is known as the Yamen building, the administrative office of the assistant magistrate of Kowloon in those days, in 1847. I'm really intrigued of the city itself. They literally built all these buildings in this Chinese enclave within colonial Hong Kong. And this was the fort itself before those apartments buildings sprang up. So I guess I was wrong. They actually retained this building while the whole city around it underwent the demolition. So this room actually gives us a feel on how navigating Kowloon Walled City was like in those days. It's very dark, cramped, and very claustrophobic, even in the exhibition itself.
不過以下幾段模擬對話，大家可以重溫一下當年九龍城寨嘅一啲工商。So
as I said before, a lot of dentists, illegal dentist industries, blacksmiths flourish in the Kowloon Walled City. And this was a feel of the city's rooftop was like. A place filled with aircraft engine noises because of a close proximity of Kai Tak Airport. Okay, I don't know what it's supposed to be, but I'm gonna try and interact with this screen itself. Okay, the animations is moving. Daily life in the Kowloon Walled City. Now it's asking me to do a jumping jack. Pretty interesting. I wonder what this is all about. I think this one is not working. You know, I would love to get a feel and experience of what the walled city life was like. Always been intrigued by this Kowloon Walled City ever since I was a kid. I saw it in some magazines and also some TV shows at that time. It's a shame that they had to tear everything down. They could have retained a couple of apartments, you know, just as a visual memory for all of us. I'm gonna go to the other side now and see what is over there. This is really beautiful, I must say. Like a typical Chinese garden, you know. I stated before, this place is now a park, so anybody can come here free and easy with no restrictions. I think I saw some Indonesians, migrant workers doing their thing here. With all the parks in Hong Kong, filled with migrant workers to, you know, let them relax. So this behind me is the remnants of the former Kowloon fort These are the former foundations. There's also remnants of the Kowloon Walled City's Southgate sign over there. So I'm now leaving Kowloon Walled City and I'm gonna head to another famous landmark in Hong Kong, the Ying Chong Apartments monster buildings, made popular by Transformers. I feel like this area is like a little Thailand and little Vietnam. There's a lot of Vietnam and Thai provision shops over here, and also food, Thai food. Hello, how much? 7. Thank you. You gotta cool off on a hot day like this. Oh man, been sweating like a dog. So apparently I found this shop right here, halal food. So it's time for lunch, I guess. Hi, you guys sit here?
Okay.
Okay.
Huh?
Wonder what they have over here. Okay, right. I know what to order. Hello. I take this one.
1, 2, 2.
2 lah.
2. Okay.
2 and this fried noodle with shredded chicken. Yes.
Chicken.
Yes, chicken.
And some.
10. And 10. What drink you have?
What? Coke.
Coke. Water.
Water. Oh, okay. Let's
Okay.
see water. Hot.
Cold.
Coke.
Cold water.
Coke.
Cold water.
Hot water.
Okay lah, Coke.
Coke.
Okay. First time trying an actual halal Chinese restaurant. So I don't know what's this. I think it's tea. Yep. Tea with no sugar.
One Coke.
Yes. Thank you. I don't need. Okay. I told her I want cold water, but she couldn't understand, so I just take a Coke instead. I don't mind soft drinks every now and then, but once I'm in Singapore, I rarely touch this. So this is my pan fried beef bun. It's pretty plain. I think you're supposed to eat this with chopsticks. I'm gonna try it. I didn't know if the camera caught that, but it's splattered all over my table right now. It's pretty good. It's very soft, very juicy. There's a mild salty flavor, very oniony. The outer shell is just like roti canai skin. So as you can see, when I took my first bite of this, oh, thank you. Yeah, this is the shredded chicken noodles, filled with lots of bean sprouts. Not really a fan of bean sprouts, but I'm gonna give it a try anyway. Oh yeah, just now I took a bite out of this dim sum, and the juices started spluttering out. I'm gonna give the shredded chicken noodles a try. The shredded cabbage, shredded noodles, sesame sauce. Smells like sesame sauce. This is pretty good. Go to the vegetable side. Noodles are really slippery, slipping out of my chopsticks. Done with my meal. Just gotta pay. Hey, number 13.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. I have to comment that the food was good, but it's a bit too greasy for my taste. Lots of oil being used, so something I only try like once, maybe once in my lifetime, but never again. A bit too greasy for my liking. On on the next episode. We're now going to Hong Kong Island through the tunnel. There seems to be a small community of Indonesian workers in the monster apartments over here.